Welcome one and all to Love Them Knives channel. Got the track. Hennicke design, S35VN, titanium, carbon fiber. Pretty good sized knife. Let's talk about it right after this. So you may have seen my review on the Colosso, which is really cool. Big, brutal knife. I don't have it anymore, but it was big, nasty knife. Really cool and very, I thought it was a good value for the dollar type knife as well. And so I was trying to figure out, what is this knife company? And these knives are made by Real Steel. This is called the Track Bronze. They come in blue, and you can get these right on White Mountain Knives, 10% off with the LTK discount code. So there you go. This one, really cool, probably my preferable presentation, right? And here's the stats on it. Carbon fiber, blue titanium, 3.75 inch blade, almost 9 inches overall, over a 5 inch handle closed length. So check out the carbon fiber here. I was kind of halfway eyeballing it for voids, but it looks pretty dang good. Didn't really look the backside over as carefully, but I mean, just at this glance, it looks pretty good. You got this kind of dirty bronze look on this knife. So that's kind of more badass looking than just a pretty blue, right? I mean, this is a open design. You can see that it's a liner lock, and you go, wow. I mean, typically these kinds of knives are frame locks, but this is not. So it's, it's symmetrical on both sides. No War of the Worlds, Tale of Two Cities things with like an all flat, titanium on one side and then the inserts on the other, the dress up here. You got it on both sides. So it's really good that way. Titanium, pocket clip. But I am almost completely sure that these liners are steel. So there you go, as well as the standoffs, that kind of thing. So yeah, pocket clip, nothing there. And this, of course, yeah, but you can feel the liners underneath, so, it is what it is. Take this one apart here in a little bit after we get done playing with it. Pretty intuitive as far as opening it. And this is one of the more expensive, if not the most expensive of their lineup. So I'll give you a link to the Amare. I call them Amare, probably Amare or Amare, I don't know. Knives on White Mountain. You can look them up anywhere you want. And but fascinating that they came out of this. There was an article, you can also Google it, for Knife News talking about this as well, and Hennicke and all that kind of involvement. So let's see if the thing will cut anything. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's as good as most, better than some, as far as sharpness out of the box. So. And here's what the box looks like this. So it's a fitted box. Here's your paperwork. So check it out. They're giving you the stats here for the Track Hennicke. Why? Amare Knives. There you go. German designs, high-end Chinese production, collaboration between Real Steel Knives, and I'm not going to pronounce that German word. So there you go. is a German knife retailer company, so it's a collaborative effort. Nice solid box. Yeah. Let's put a tape to it. Quit messing around. But I already told you what size it was. We're just going to confirm that. 3 3/4, but could be a little bit more than that. And, you know, depending on where you want to measure it, how you want to. But that's 97 millimeters all day long as well. And not quite 9 inches overall. I think they are calling it 9, but really, really close, and not quite 23 centimeters. So it's a good size knife. It's a good size knife. The Recon's bigger, but not by much. What else we got? The Wee Roxy 4 is about the same size. Almost dead on the same size. Go with the Best Tech Swordfish. About the same size, almost exactly. Just might be a skosh longer. And then Red, get in here. Red smaller. She's 8 1/4. Paramilitary 2. Smaller. Come here. Give me my scales. Let's put this thing on the scale since we've got these steel liners, titanium, carbon fiber, all kinds of things. 142 grams. It's not terrible. It's not a lightweight. 5 ounces. Okay. I mean, that's lighter than the Recon. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay, a little heavier than my swordfish, though. How about the Roxy? About the damn same as the Roxy. 5 ounces as opposed to 5 ounces, basically. About the exact same weight. Really nicely contoured scales here. Handsome looking carbon fiber. Probably a stretch for some people since they're going, this is not a brand name I'm familiar with necessarily. My bitch and moan would be, I would have liked to see some kind of a backspacer on here. And you'll hear me bitch about that on all knives without a backspacer, but it's a little, yeah, could have done with some. Here, I don't know. If this would have been nice to have a machined, something a little bit more decorative than just a plain here. It's centered. Okay, no blade play, no lock rock. It's pretty intuitive as far as that flipper tab's concerned. Right there, set back a little bit from the front, not too far forward, with jimping on it. It's holding the detent pretty good. Yeah, I haven't made, 2 attempts to fail. Yes, I think I got it. Yeah, I did. So it wasn't easy though, but it's, Let me see this. Okay. Maybe a 5 on my scale. 4.9. Not as low as a 4.5, but somewhere between a 4.6 and a 4.9, somewhere in there. Okay, I can fail it. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, definitely, okay. But it's not difficult to deploy. So I think it's pretty appropriate. I don't know how much stronger you'd want that detent. I think that's pretty dang good. Can you push button? Yeah. Can you light switch? Yeah. I kind of light switch more than anything else. You might be able to fail it if you push button, It's going to come around. Yeah, right here. See where it kind of comes somewhat above the scale? So you get your finger there, you're going to stop it. So probably really pretty much a light switcher, kind of, you know, kind of stay out of the way when you push button on that knife. But, you know, ergos feel pretty good. It's a big handle. Everything fits in there for me. All fingers and some extra. No go forward with that. But it's a choil for sharpening, so that's good. Recurve. You know what? I hadn't really noticed that. Oh, maybe just a slight. Well, maybe not. That's hard to see, isn't it? Is that just a slight recurve in there? Yeah. I don't know. Pretty straight. I think we're okay there. Good use of the total length of the handle, and the design flows nicely. So detent appropriate. The weight's not bad, 5 ounces, especially for a 9-inch long knife. Liner lock kind of makes it to where you can keep both sides symmetrical. And, you know, frame locks can get tiring after a while. So there you go. There's your lockup. That's 25%. And you've got a little bit of jimping here. It's really not difficult to disengage. And it gets over that detent ball early, so it's dropped. So the action on this actually drops shut pretty nicely. See that? That's pretty nice. Reverse grip, yeah, fine, no problem. Pocket clip's attractive. Doesn't look like it's going to tear you up too bad. I slid it in my pocket once. A couple days ago, I carried it. Yeah. Don't remember it being a problem. Well, should we take it apart? Let's see. So if we're going to disassemble this knife, what are we going to do here? I know these are number 6s though. So let's just go about it. Let's see what we can do. Well, got that out easy. Pocket clip. Not a problem. Not a problem. So let's see what we got. We got a number 6 here. We got it unscrewed and we got it out. We get this outer scale off because we got liners underneath. And there we go. Nothing like throwing the scale on the floor. Here we go. So carbon fiber all the way through? Yep. Absolutely. Good to go there. Underneath. This is always the fun part, isn't it? Underneath, we got some more doings to do. And let me see if that's a... Nah, it's a number 6. I reckon, yeah. Okay, so there's where we are. Cutaway for our blade stop, number 381. This, that, and the other. And there's nothing holding us back. It's just that it's probably pressed on there pretty good. Right on the end of this little doodad right here. There we go. Pull that off. Just like that. And be nice about it. Well, crap. I thought I had you all the way done. Come on. There you go. All right. So there's your standoffs. Ceramic bearings all the way around. And no, I don't feel like tearing that liner off of that side in particular. They got a lot of lube in there. At least it's not that heavy gel type stuff. So that's easy to clean. Internal blade stop. There's your track. Detent track. And yes, not only track, but track. Interesting to see what this pivot. Okay. So there you go. Got a squared off piece here. So the pivot won't turn, which is good because you got no way to disengage that or to, secure that if it would spin. So yes, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Of course, steel liners, so you don't need steel washers. Wipe everything down. Put it back on here. And we're facing the square part that way because here's the liner on the other side. And there's a square. Okay, this is interesting. I mean, they've machined an area in the liners for the bearings, but also in the blade. It's not unusual, but sometimes they do it just here and not the liners, or just the liners or the frame area and not the blade. But here they've done it both ways. So it's been done before, just thought I'd point it out. We can throw our bearing back down in here and grab our little KPL. See what we can do here. Okay. Throw our blade, and always make sure that your blade's gonna face, the edge of your blade's gonna face the spine here. And let's do a little bit of this. And bearings. And here we go. We can put this right on top. And of course, the squared part of that pivot going the squared part of the liner. Push all that together. And yes, we do need to push all that together. There we go. Got it kicked through. All right. There we go. Push that one down. Number 381. Okay. Now, come on, man. Stay with me. Where'd you go to, buddy? Might be the same size as the one holding the carbon fiber in place on the outside, so maybe those can mix and match. Wowie. That's a long travel. Okay. Wow, we're stuck on there now. Bolster can go. And we're good. Then we got these locators here. And they locate here, here, and here. So you know where you're positioned. And we've got the number 8 for the pivot. Okay, and then we've got the carbon fiber that we can reattach right here. And we have the little screw that goes into that. Just all over the place. Whew. Come on, let it go. There we go. Okay, we're there. Pocket clip. Sits right down in there. So, by the way, no left hand option. Okay. Make sure we are set right where we need to be. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Pocket clips back in place. Everything looks good. It actually looks centered. And it's no blade play. I guess I got it all. I brought enough heat to it. Maybe more than I needed. Yeah, I'm on there pretty good. Yeah, I don't need to be any more than that. Okay, that's better. That's better. Still, yeah, centered up. Not a problem. Okay, but a little bit better action. I had it a little, squoze up a little tight. Good. Yeah, I like the design. I like the ergos. Made by Real Steel. Real Steel makes really good knives, so not a problem there. Yuli Hennicke design. Interesting collaborative company here. Let's see how they go going forward. But I don't have any big complaints. Backspacer would have been nice. Weight's fine. Ergos are good. Action's fine. So, nothing in particular. Interesting. Take care. Hey, you know what we do? We love them knives, so you guys stay sharp.